Okay, we're ready to do a video showing how to generate realizations from Arch 1 models and then some discussion about what we're seeing. So I'm going to go to my code here, and this is code that's in the book, and I'm going to generate realizations from 4 Arch 1 models. One with an alpha of 0, which basically is just a white noise process, and then alpha 0.4, 0.7, and 0.9, which increases the arch type behavior in the models. And so I'm going to copy that and paste it here. Run that code, and then look at the Quartz window, and there you see the 4 realizations. Those realizations are shown in figure 730 in the book. But now I'm going to actually 730 also showed the sample autocorrelation. So these realizations down here have a more dramatic spiking behavior, and that doesn't look like white noise. So we want to check to see, do these really have autocorrelations that look like white noise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to, well, let me plot the first one. So let me look at that, and let me clean it up a little here. So it looks more like what we're used to seeing. Messed up there. And that looks like white noise. The sample autocorrelations are all within the limit lines, and the Parson window is on a scale that doesn't really look very Parson window-ish. So let's not worry about the Parson window. So that's in part A of figure 730, just scaled a little bit differently. Now, if we go to, let me go on to say this one. Copy it. And paste it. Run it. And then I'm going to look at it again. And this is the next one. Again, that's a result of plots.sample, and there's a spectral density I'm not showing over there. And again, this looks like there's more behavior going over here that's not totally random, but when you look at the sample autocorrelations, you see that the sample autocorrelations all lie within the limit lines. And now I'm going to go and finally look at this one that's the most dramatic, the U4. And so let me look at that one. And you see there that again, really doesn't look like what we're used to seeing as white noise, but the sample autocorrelations all stay. So this is uncorrelated data. But now there's something different about this data than white noise. So let's go and see what's different. So I'm now going to square all those realizations, U1 through U4. I'm going to square them. Pasting it into my screen. And now I'm going to look at the plots.sample results. So I'm going to now put plots.sample of the squared data. Paste it in there, run it, and then I'm going to look at the window. And there's the squared data. You know, it doesn't look like a simple random sample we're used to, but it's just not normal. But look at the sample autocorrelations. They all stay within the limit lines. One result is if you have normal random variables that are uncorrelated, then they're also independent, and functions of independent random variables are also independent. So if you have uncorrelated data that's normally distributed and you square it or do anything, you're still going to have uncorrelated data. But as you can see, this data doesn't ever go zero and is spiked up and looks very asymmetric. So now let's look at another one of the, let's go to also to U3. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it and run it. And then I'm going to look at the window. Now, again, this looks like the other, like the simple random sample or the white noise data. But look here, now the squared data, the sample autocorrelations are not behaving like white noise. That looks like an AR1 process. And remember, that's sort of what an ARCH data set looks like. It looks like data set for which the data are uncorrelated, but the squared data behave like an AR1 process. And there you can see that. And just one more, let me go to this final one. And I will look at the results. And you can see that I have quite dramatic, well, that behavior there is very uncorrelated looking. And you can see from the sample autocorrelations that the data are sort of behaving like you would expect an AR1 model to behave. So that's the end of this video about ARCH1 processes. We're going to look at the analysis of ARCH data in the next video. Okay, Steve.